What's up, everybody? I know it's been a minute, but we back. Look, life has been lifing, but we appreciate you guys waiting on us for another episode of You Heard What I Said.
All right. Relationship questions going back. I'm bouncing it back and forth.
Sure.
What are the non-negotiables in a healthy relationship?
Uh,
I know we kind of talked about this with Doc a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess.
trust. I got to trust you. If there's no trust in a relationship, then it's just a non-factor. I don't know why I'm coming at a blank. Honesty. you got to be honest with me. Because, when you start lying about little stuff become big stuff, then you be trying to weave your way out of the lies. And it's like, we could try to, work through the truth. But, yeah, I don't like no liars. Just be honest with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big girl. Like, I could take it, whatever it is. What about you?
Saying speak your truth. That's the first thing. You gotta be open and honest, because that's where it all starts. So, absolutely. And for those of you that want to listen to in detail, like five things for a healthy relationship?
Yeah.
Up there, there's a link there to watch.
Yeah, that was a great episode, at least in my opinion. That was a really good episode. Yeah, I remember trying to catch the daylight before it got dark on me. But yeah, that was a good one. All right, what other questions you got?
All right. What are the biggest misconceptions people have about marriage?
Oh, I guess one of them is that your problems are going to go away once you get married. That's a big misconception. People be like, they'll go through stuff like in a relationship while they're like, boyfriend, girlfriend or whatever. And then fiancés be like, that's all right, we'll work through it. And they'll think, oh, because now that we're married and we got this piece of paper, now all of a sudden they're just going to magically fall off. It's like, no, they just intensify. They just get worse. So that's one myth. What else is there about marriage? I would also try to say that just goes back about me in relationships, that I don't think they should be hard working. How everybody be like, ooh, marriage is hard. And it's like, it shouldn't. Like, if you with your person, if you are aligning on those things, that yes, it's work. Every day you're going to put work into that relationship, especially if you want to maintain it. But if it's hard and difficult, it's like, you might want to reevaluate, what's going on. Like, is this my person? Is this somebody I want to continue to give my time to? Because you all should be experiencing more joys than those lows. So I guess another misconception. Wait, is that the word? Dang, now I can't talk. Now I don't know words. Would be that relationships are 50-50, because they're never really 50-50. It's like you wake up one morning and you just want to give your all. And your all one morning might just be 20%. You might be drained from work, kids, just life, family, extended family, whatever it may be. You might only have 20% to give that day. And your partner, is there to help pick up the slack. Okay, you got 20 today. All right, I'll put in the 80. And it might be vice versa, or the following day, you might be like, you know what? Since you put in, well, not since you, but with you putting in that 80, now today I have 35. You know what I'm saying? You put in the 65 or whatever it may be. But you just go all in and just, put your best foot forward, put in that effort and, just be grateful and thankful and love on a person and, just just be like, look.
Like, I hear you. I hear you. It's like my dog, when we talk, he's like, where's so and so? Where's so and so? One misconception is that you spend all 100% of the time with your wife and kids. Nah. Because we FaceTime. He's like, where's so and so? Where's so and so? I'm like, dude.
So they ain't in my back
I can't
pocket.
do something by myself. You know what I'm saying? I can't do something by myself, dog.
Right.
They don't go to the bathroom with me, so can I go to the store by myself? Can I go here by myself?
Yeah.
Can I just live my life too? So that's a misconception by some people thinking that you're spending all your time with them. You need your alone time sometimes. You need your free. You need to, to give your all. Sometimes you need to just be at yourself and not decompose, but
you just
decompress.
Need,
you need to just give me a couple minutes, and let me do me so I can give my all to you. So you need that time alone.
Absolutely. You got to be able to have that me time so that you can recharge. Like the day is draining. So you got to kind of find that piece or whatever it is, whatever little extracurricular or whatever, even if, like you said, even if it's just going to the store, because I know that's your thing. And you know what I'm saying? And recharge your battery so that you could go back in and continue to be your best self.
Yeah, got to the store earlier today and and I'm just, just moseying right along, and then this dude, hey, how's it going? I'm like, and someone that I would never thought would speak to me, just because, you need to decompress, and that's my decompression time. But I'm not like, I'm just in my own world, and they see that I'm confident, that I'm whatever, and sometimes they just want to speak to me. It's like, okay, so how you doing? Like,
I mean, we tend to give off that energy sometimes. When I'm like in a great mood, I'm usually just minding my business. But when I'm like, and not even like feeling myself just like in a physical way, but I'm like, today is a good day. And people notice that because, like you said, it's like, oh, like this energy that you bring, and I want to be around that, so I will get that attention, be like, oh, hey, smile or whatever it might be. But other days, people can look and tell, like, oh no, she does not want to be bothered, because I'm good for those those Sagittarius. Yeah, you can read it all in my face because I'm walking like. So they know, like, what's wrong with you? Today is a day. So all right, let's
kind of close it out.
Oh, did you have any more?
We can close out with a couple of life and personal growth questions.
Okay, all right.
I can answer this one here.
Okay,
so I want to see if you can see what role do mentors play in personal development?
Well, you go for it.
To me, it's everything.
Okay.
You gotta have a mentor if in life, or some people call it a life coach. I call it mentor because you need because one thing I learned in life and business is that find somebody who has what you want, you do what they do, you'll get what they got. And so that's all about finding that mentor. And you gotta have someone that has the results that you want, that's especially willing to teach you that information, and you can just absorb it as much as you can. So it could be a mentor that you see once a week, or that you work with. It could be a mentor that you never even met, that you like for me, example, there's a gentleman that I listen to his stuff 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. He puts a video out every morning, 3 to 5 minutes long, and I consider him as a mentor. I've had a mentor for over 20 years that I've been working with directly, learning from, and now it's time for me to be that mentor to someone else. And so you absolutely need one. And some mentors are teachers, that you find, because a lot of times in life we have that teacher that we always remember, that taught us something, whether if it's a third grade teacher, fourth grade, fifth grade, and that could be that life lesson that helps us get through the day. So uh it's 100% a necessity, because even successful millionaires and billionaires, they have a mentor. They have someone that they lift up to, whether if it's some like Andrew Carnegie from books like Think and Grow Rich or whatever. Everyone in any type of successful field has someone that they've looked up to and that they've learned from. Oprah Winfrey's had a mentor. Maya Angelou, was her mentor, or is her, was her mentor. So everyone has a mentor, and you need that to get through in life to inspire you for greatness. So that's just, you tell me, I get fired up. See, that's what I'm talking about when you talk about your passion in life. That gets me fired up, about talking about stuff like that. So
well said. I don't need to follow up. That was all you.
And I know that you have several things that you love and yearn. So here's a question for you. We can wrap it up with this one.
Okay.
How do you turn a passion into a purpose?
I think
your counseling. Just, because you love seeing that, in terms of like the people that you talked about a few moments ago, where you teach someone something and then they go out there and accomplish it, and you're like,
that feels good, but I really, is that like a passion? It's funny because when I was younger, family would all, because we have lots of teachers in the family, and they'd be like, oh, you should become a teacher, you're so good at it. And it's like, yeah, I may be good at it, but it's not something that I enjoy. And yes, I appreciate, counseling. Of course, it's always rewarding to help someone, but is that necessarily a passion? Because it takes a lot out of you, like for real. So I do believe that it's my purpose, that I do believe that I was put here, on earth to care for people, to take care of,
right.
to
let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. So let me rephrase the question in.
Okay.
How do you turn your purpose into a passion?
Now, see, that's something I'm still working on, because just because I know that this is something that I was like born to do, because every situation that I encounter is there. It's like, oh, I can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying? As much as you try to run, it's like, no, we're here. So that's something that I'm working on, is that yes, it's my purpose. Now, how is it? And I don't know if like passion would be that word, but how do I accept it and make sure that I thrive and have joy in doing it? And I'm still working on that, because I'm still a little bit in my selfish phase, in a sense where I'm still trying to figure out, what is it? I think this podcast and me talking and everything, I think that's a passion. So, but it's a little different from someone coming and telling me like their issues, and now it becomes like, something that kind of weighs heavy on me, and I've taken on, their problems and issues. So yeah, well, I'll get back to you on that one in the next episode.
That's cool, because that goes back to a question that was asked to me and everybody in the room when I was at this training with like 1,000 people and everything like that. And we had to write it on our notebook. Is so like 4 words. Like, what is your why? That's like your why. Why do you wake up in the morning? What is your why? What is it that you can? What is it that you love so much that you can do it over and over and over again, and just continue to enjoy it, whether good or bad? You'll know that you'll have your good days, you have your bad days, you have your peaks and your valleys. But what is it that keeps you motivated, keeps you going? What is it that you want to? What is it? And I never knew. 51 years of my life, I had no idea up until realizing that my passion is to leave, a legacy of greatness. And it's through, once my time is up on this earth is to have inspired as many people as I can to elevate their level of achievements and goals, to realizing that it's not only okay to have a dream and to have a vision, but more importantly is to go after it, because that's the hardest part that 3-4% of the world of the population do. Because a lot of people have that vision and that dreams, but only less than 5% of people pursue it aggressively. And that's why I want to be able to help teach those individuals that it's okay, because to go from, and this is the hardest part, and I know I'm kind of going off topic, so this may not.
No,
the hardest part,
this is good.
the hardest part is the uncomfortable part that most people don't want to do. Because it's scary, it's uncomfortable, you feel judged, you feel like people are talking about you, you don't feel good, you feel nervous. But that's the part that most people fear, and that's why like 96% of people won't ever achieve what they have always dreamt about, because of the fact that and I've heard from basketball players, I've heard from successful people that they talked about, you have to get good at being uncomfortable. You have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. And the uncomfortable part, most people will never do, because it is so uncomfortable. And it's a stretch, for me even, because it's like, I don't want to talk to that person. I don't know them. But then when you do it, it's like nothing. Just like the other day, I was out there at the restaurant. I had on this shirt that said something, a positive quote. It just and this guy was like, "I like your shirt," and I had to look down at it because I was like, "What the hell am I wearing?" And then we talked about it for about 15 minutes. But the old me would have been like, "Thanks," and I would run out the restaurant. It's just getting uncomfortable. The more uncomfortable you get, the easier it becomes comfortable. But most people, they shy away from that because it's that fear. Like, I don't want to be friends with him or her, or I don't want to talk to and I wish I had known now what I've known years ago.
I enjoyed everything that you just said. I mean, we are our own brand. So, I mean, when you go out there, you got to be, your best representative. So we just gonna leave it at that, because I think you left it all on the table. What they say, mic drop. So that was all you. So once again, another one in the books. And how can everybody reach you, Kion?
Oh, let me see if I can remember. Kion said 37 is where I can be reached.
Okay,
on
all right.
social media platforms.
Awesome.
What about you, Miss Precious?
I can be reached at Precious Said 888. Follow your girl. Yeah, look. I want all of you guys to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. And we just want to thank you all for listening. We got some new followers and all that stuff. And we coming in hot with some fresh new content for you guys. So we will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.
I just went online the next day and just ordered me oh, look, you saw that? I put my thumb up and it put a thumbs up on there. Did you see that?
Is somebody in here? Hold
on. Keep it up. No, I had it up for a while. Keep it up and see what happens. Let me see if it does it with mine again. I was like, I did it kind of towards the angle. That was so weird. And so I went, put it towards an angle like me and see. Yeah, leave it like that. I don't know.
Wait, let's see if it does anything with this. No.
I wonder, is it because I'm the one who made? Yeah, you see what
hell, dude?
That's probably because I did the episode. Maybe that's why. That's crazy.
Do a heart. Let's see what happens if you do that.
I gotta put the phone somewhere so I can do a heart. That's so cool. That's dope. Learn something new every day.